now, you guys, someone asked the question of what I should be doing in neutral with Ryu. So let this be a mini guide of what you should be doing with Ryu. So I'm doing this off the fly. Now, first thing I want to establish is what I like to call the round start. And round start means it's what are your options when you start the game. And Ryu is a good option, so because he is the Shoto, and Shotos are great for trying to learn the game. Luke isn't that bad, and neither is Ken. So if you prefer one over the other, no problem. So we got to establish round start. You are too far to really hit anyone, whether it's sweep or, you know, you're down medium. And you are close enough to do a jump in. So that's one thing. So if someone messes up, you can get a free combo with a jump in. Just do know, like, yeah, you can get in. You do run the risk. This is option one, right? You run the risk of getting anti-air because you cannot block in the air. But at lower level, it works really good because no one knows how to anti-air yet. And even if they do, they don't get a lot of reward on it. So as a beginner, jump in is not bad. So know your best jump in combo. You know, do that. And I don't recommend you trying to do longer than a 3-hit combo, by the way. I mean, you're on modern, so you can just do auto combos, right? See? Like, I just hold it. Whatever. But, so that's your first option. One, jump in. And even if they throw, say, a fireball, you jump right over it. Second option is dash. Dash now puts you in a distance where you can do this.
Be load. I'm good at the antis.
Oh, good. So remember, dash, you are in the distance for a, well, Ryu doesn't have his sweep, so that's what's funny. That's so, see, that's one thing he's missing. He's missing his sweep. You can put in the range to do a down medium, right? And dashes are pretty fast, but again, this also has a risk that's if someone throws out a Hadouken or a button, you run right into it. All right. Second option for Ryu specifically is what is your farthest reaching button, as I like to call Unga Bunga. And obviously for Ryu, it's I have no idea. Yeah, Tatsumaki, right? So back special. That is your Unga Bunga. That's option 3, right? Everybody has an Unga Bunga option, some don't. Third option would be your Hadouken, your fairly safe option. But as we mentioned before, you have the risk of someone jumping in on you. So if you want to play safe, round start, backdash. Fourth option. And then from there, you can do what you want. You could see what the opponent does. Oh, they throw a fireball, jump in. Now you're in a distance where you can do something, right? Or jump in again and do your pressure. But like I said, you want to play safe, Hadouken, and then just start spamming if you're a projectile character, right? And then, and the best part is here's a great example. If they try to jump in on you, say you do a Hadouken, you want to do, you say you do backdash, and they do a button or something, you throw this out, they either get hit or try to jump over, regardless. The second time, if they say they got hit and they jump over, you jump, anticipate them jumping, you know, like this, you know, round start, Hadouken, did they jump? Oh God, I'm messing it up. Anti-air. So that's your other option, right? So remember, from round start, you have two options. Jump in, dash, press a button, backdash, Hadouken, or do whatever you want. Of course, you could also dash, walk up, grab. That's also another option. But again, I would recommend you try to do what's safe. Now, other option, this is universal, is drive impact round start. It does actually reach, and if they press something, you will get a counter hit. And then thus get a full combo. Like if you do get hit with drive impact, I recommend you say you do drive impact, right? If you get a counter hit, they'll stand still, jump up, and do your best combo, right? So you should always practice a good. See, I don't play modern, so of course I don't know the best way to do it, right? So that's your round start options. And also there's like drive rush. Let's see if I remember the button notation for this, right? And that's by doing parry and then doing a dash. And then you can do all kinds of crazy buck wild stuff. So this might be a bit more advanced for some of you guys, right? So from drive rush, just practice your what stuff you normally do, right? Right? See, and I would recommend doing a low. Try to always do a low if they're not blocking low. And if they do jump, you generally have enough time to hit them on the way down. So with Ryu, you could do like a down heavy. This is a great move, right? So, oh, did they jump? Down heavy. So that would be your round start. Now let's talk about how to approach the neutral, which is the main question he was asking, right? Ryu's main tools, medium is gonna be your go-to button for neutral. And what is neutral? Neutral is the fight that you're fighting in between here, right? So I'm not too close, nor I'm too far away. Far away is what we call fireball game, right? That's where you throw this and you play a mind game of how, am I gonna throw a fast or a slow one? Is he gonna do, you know, an anti-air? And then close game is you have to guess between strike, you know, or throw. Right, that's the mind game, right? See? Oh, did I get in? Go for a throw, right? Neutral is the distance between those two. So let's establish that's what neutral is. Now, your best buttons will always be your farthest reaching one. Sometimes it's your heavy. See? Like this is a good button. Heavies are slow. So they're slow, but they do the most damage, right? And depending on your character, you can or can't cancel. See? Ryu can cancel his. And what cancels are is when you press a button and then you do a special motion, right? So it's basically like stand heavy special, right? But don't ever do anything too unsafe. You want to do stuff that's safe, right? Ryu's best buttons are, this is one when you're right here. So this is up close. So you don't want to do this too much unless you're dashing up and you want to check them, right? See, that's a good two. You press it 2 times and that's how you know if you hit or not, right? So you dash, stand, stand. And that's a real combo. You see right there, it says 2 hits. It's a real combo. It's easy. And if they're blocking, you can check if you blocked or not. You're like, oh, did they block? Oh, cool. I lost my turn. Let me back off. Oh, did it hit? Hadouken. You know, fairly easy. Or even... Or you can. You know, if you're on modern. So very easy. Or even... Tatsumaki. So that's your go-to button when you want to rush down. Is stand medium, right? So that's your rush down button to check people with. Your one, if you're moving around, is down medium. Down medium is a really good button. Like I said, you can throw this out. Even if they're blocking, you're safe. And just hit. If you can confirm it, you can do Shoryu, but I'd rather you do Hadouken. See, you're pretty safe. You can just abuse people with it. Walk back, Hadouken, Hadouken, walk forward, Hadouken. And this is your go-to game plan as a Ryu player, right? You want to press them with this button. It's one of Ryu's best buttons in neutral. So you generally want to walk back and forth. And of course, and even if you miss, remember they jump over you, down heavy. You want to do down heavy if you're not ready to do. Yeah, that's your better option. But if you're not ready, just do down heavy. This is me assuming you're playing classic controls, right? Another good one, if you want to say this isn't doing it for you, stand heavy is a good one. And this can do some crazy stuff, right? And it's good. You see, look at Luke's bar. It's really good at chipping out. Medium, not as much. But if you really want to play the distance game and chip out the drive gauge, oh, and you could double press heavy too. I forgot that. So you could, there you go. And you get a free knockdown. And then when you knock down, by the way, whenever you get a knockdown in Street Fighter, you want to dash up. Because now you're at a distance where you can press. And it's usually your turn. That's what you guys see the little frame advantage at the bottom? See, I dash. It says I'm plus 17. That means for 17/60ths of a second, I will be ahead of him. So if he tries to press any button, he's going to lose. So right, let's say you're playing neutral, you're throwing out these, right? And then he tries to press a button at a distance. Say he presses a button there. You can punish with this, dash, right? You can press that button, or dash 2 times. My bad. See, I'm still used to playing classic. Then walk up grab. You'll usually beat them half the time, or even if you know they anticipate the grab, hit them with that. There's very little they can do about it because they're getting knocked down. That's why that's why a lot of high level players, when we tell you guys at lower levels, when you get a knockdown, make sure you pressure. It is your turn. Like, see, you're still safe. You're only -1. There's not much they can do about it, right? See right there, you're only like -4, so they have to do a jab to beat you, right? And if you know they're gonna do a jab on wake up, you just hit them with the button here. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole mind game. You play mind games when you knock someone down. You want them to second guess. You do one dash, they think you're gonna dash a second time, and remember, because you're plus 11, even their jab, their fastest button, is not gonna beat your heavy. So then you could, if you are anticipating it, do your best move that you're most comfortable with, whatever button you're most comfortable with, that's your biggest combo. Say, like let's see, for example, maybe you love doing jump combos. Jump. Right, see, you saw how that hit? He blocked it, right? And you'll be fine, right? Or you can heck, even better, just use the distance to start pressuring them with fireballs. But yeah, that's how you would normally approach neutral. And if someone's doing stuff, by the way, fun fact about Ryu's Katsu, that goes to projectile. So if someone's throwing like that, you could just go right through it. So it's not, I don't recommend it a lot unless you know someone's spamming fireballs. This is your approach, and remember, you knock down. Look at that, you get the pressure. So if you knock down with this, look, this is a dash. You are +4. The fastest move in this game is 4 frames. So literally, if they press a jab, there is not a single button that will beat. They can press jab, right? All of your buttons will beat them. Even some of your slowest buttons would be like this, right? So if did they want to jab after Tatsu? Hit him with another one. And guess what? Now they're against the wall. Free wall splat. And yeah, that's basically Ryu's neutral. You just want to do harass with fireballs, walk in and out, get a good knockdown, make them guess. See, look at that. And then, by the way, even when you get a knockdown, walk, Hadouken. There you go. And that's generally what you want to do. But what's even better, actually, I recommend this if you get a knockdown. I don't know if he has it in modern. I'm about to check. No, I don't think he has it. Oh, he doesn't have it. Interesting. So you guys can't do it, sadly, Modern, but he has his forward heavy punch. That's really good, and I see that you Modern players, sadly, don't have it. This is an okay move to do. But say if they're blocking lows, by the way, this is only once you get close. If they're starting to block a lot, forward, medium is an overhead. They have to block that standing. And as you see, it's still your turn, so guess what that means? And that, by the way, this combo's on counter hit. So if they try pressing a button, you will get a combo from that. If not, like I said, you're safe. And yeah, that's basically Ryu's neutral. You want to be in a distance, like you never, if you're in this distance, never throw fireballs, ever. You should only be doing it if it's off this hit, right? And if you ever want to throw fireballs, you want to be at this distance or this distance. And just throw fireballs. And don't ever throw the same type. Always throw slow, medium, or far. And remember, if they jump in, hit them with... That's what your game plan is, right? You as a Ryu player, you can decide between where you want to be a zoner, you know, a poke character, or a rushdown character, right? You go up and make them guess, right? Dash, walk up, jab, dash, overhead, dash, low. And yeah, that's basically Ryu's game plan. Super simple. He's the fundamentals of Street Fighter, and you can play however you want. If you want to play mid-game, play mid-game. You want to play far away, play far away. You want to play, you know, a bit of rushdown, go for it. He's got the tools for it. And last thing I do want to mention, lastly, is this. This is a really good tool. A bit more advanced because people forget about it. You could do this as an option. It's unique to Ryu. Round start. What does this do? This amplifies his Hadoukens. They go way faster. So, and if you went, oh, remember how I mentioned you get a knockdown? You get this for free. And then now they have to deal with this every time. And now this is oppressive. So, and then get ready for them to jump. And then you hit them. And then guess what? You start your offense again. So whenever you get a knockdown, like if you're this close, do your pressure, right? But yeah, this is super good. And even when you're this distance, see, you get, it knocks down every single time. So you saw how normal Hadouken did it? This one will knock down. Also, he has this move. Let's see if I can, if it's in modern. I don't think he has it. Yeah, it's the Hashogeki. I don't know how to do it in special. I'm doing it manually. You guys see I'm doing quarter circle back and one of the punch buttons. This move basically lets you steal your turn, but I think a lot of people don't know how to take advantage of this yet. But whenever you do this, the way this works is the, let's check it real quick. Let me set it to, where is he? Input history. I gotta set the dummy. No, let's set him to block all, right? So remember, you guys, this is number. Don't pay attention too much to the numbers, but just know if that's red and negative, that means that it's not your turn. That's all that means, right? But if it's blue, it's your turn. That is the heavy version. The heavy version means you can steal your turn. The medium version, it's not your turn. And then the fast version is the concept. So the way this works is fast comes out fast and it works in combos, right? So look, let's see. Oh, well, he's blocking everything, but if he wasn't blocking, this would hit him. The medium version, if it's a counter hit, it will combo. But like I said, it's whatever. Now the heavy version, you guys see, super slow, but you could still do this. So one thing to do is like, let's say, I'll show again, and then just keep going. And there you go, right? So when you knock down, you could go, and still steal your turn, right? It's the option is on you if you want to commit to doing that, or... But what's crazy, here's the difference. When you do this, that is the same for all of them. They're all fast. You basically get the heavy version, but it's fast. So another thing that implies, we'll set it to no block. This is the light version. You get like you're still at advantage. Medium version, a bit more damage and further. But if you get the heavy version and say you do hit, they try to press a button, free combo. This version, you get the speed of light, but the combos and pressure of heavy. Watch. There you go. So you want to get charged to either spam fireballs or just brain dead do this crap. Get a free charge. Boom. Super good. By the way, this also enhances your supers. Yep. And here's regular, right? You know, there's a bit of damage that you guys saw. I did way more. And here's his other one. I don't know why I'm not doing it right. All right, see how he charges it? Does a wee bit, right? Takes one whole bar, but if you charge it... Let me do it, my bad. Why am I messing this up? Sorry, I don't know. I normally don't mess this up. What is happening? This is weird. What is going on? How am I messing this up? Okay, this is... Okay, we got it. And notice how you get a roll. So, you do more damage, you do a bit more on the gauge, but more importantly... Oh god, why am I seeing this up? Watch. Get another combo off of it. So, really good against the corner. And I think that about covers most of Ryu's game plan. I don't want to get too much. I mean, this already alone was pretty advanced. Same with this. But it's so good that there's no reason for me not to tell you. It is a hard habit to get into doing this. I'm not going to lie. And also using this. It took me a while. But it's something for you guys to keep in check. And if some of you guys really like pressure, and then this is your go-to tool. Remember, you do this if you think someone's going to press a button. You do this if they think they're going to block and you want to keep pressuring. And you can do it from like his medium too, and even down medium. See? So on you, if you want to commit to his fireball or this degenerate crap. But I think you have to do it in a quarter circle. I don't see, like I said, I don't play modern, so I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do it in modern. You have to all I know is you can do quarter circle. But outside of that, I think that covers about everything you need to know with Ryu, as far as I know. I don't know his auto combo stuff. That's like modern stuff. But yeah, also his light kick is really good. Like, that's a good chick button. You have to do is you have to hold the auto combo to do it. And yeah, no, that's about it. Ryu is very basic. Just practice that like a good basic combo, right? Feel free to choose what you want between, you know, pressure. See, right? Walk up, grab. So get press button. Whatever, you'll get used to it. You guys are practicing. I'm not used to modern control, so I wouldn't know you the optimal stuff. But yeah, that's about it. If anyone wants any other character mini guides, feel free to ask. I'll try my to do it. Also, don't worry too much about trials. Like, you can try and do beginner trials, but just because you can't do trials doesn't mean you can't use the character. Because what matters more is that you get used to playing the character and comfortable with them. And don't try to do anything longer than a 3-hit combo if you're trying to do it manually, right? Auto combos will do stuff for you if you want to do big boy combos. That's my suggestion if you're playing modern, but there's a good number of you guys that are playing classic. But I think I'll wrap it up here for at least for you.